has created a universe of fantastic characteristics, capacities, and cosmic proportions. God formed all the stars, all the planets. He gave special favor to a little speck in the universe called Earth. The precision of the heavens declares the wisdom of our God. Will you tell your neighbor, we serve a wise God? The earth travels 586 miles per year, 586 million miles per year in its pathway around the sun. It moves at a speed of 66,000 miles per hour in its pathway around the sun. At the same time, it rotates at a speed of 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. While doing these things, it maintains a distance of 93 million miles away from the sun. The earth completes its journey around the sun in precisely 365 1/4 days. And while the earth is journeying around the sun, the moon is encircling the earth every 4 weeks. That is unbelievable precision. These are fantastic capacities and characteristics. But God, in his wisdom, is the one who created that precision. And God, in his wisdom, now orchestrates the operation of the entire universe. So the universe is a testimony to the wisdom of God. We look at the universe and we know how wise our God really is. But the universe is also a testimony to the greatness and the power of our God. The sun is over 3 million miles in circumference. 3 million miles around the sun. The earth is only 24,000 miles in circumference. 1 million planet Earths could fit inside the sun. Scientists have counted over 500,000 suns in the universe. Many of them 1,000 times bigger than the sun that warms the earth. The sun has shone for thousands and thousands of years. Our earth only absorbs a very small part of the sun's energy. But that small part of the sun's energy that the earth absorbs is enough to warm the earth and in certain places make the heat of the earth almost unbearable. For thousands of years, the sun has served its function. And nobody has seen any diminishing of the intensity of the sun over those years. It seems just as bright as it ever was. That God could create a sun and then 500,000 other suns. Our sun is just as bright now as it was thousands of years ago. Causes us to lift up our hands and say, how great is our God. The universe is a testimony, not only to the wisdom of God, but also to the greatness and the power of our God. Psalm 91:1 says, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork. You go out on a bright, star-lit night, and all your heart can say is, how great is our God. After God created the universe, Genesis 1:18 says that God saw that it was good. God approved his work and said that it was well done. And then God caused the earth to bring forth 320,000 varieties or species of vegetation. There are 325 different kinds of plants, 325,000 different kinds of plants on the earth, and 62,000 species of animal life. How great our God is. And for his glory, he gave every species amazing characteristics by which that species functions and survives. Each species is known by its outstanding characteristic or capacity, which it utilizes to the limit. What God has placed in the life of the species of animals on the earth is used by them to the limit. You tell your neighbor they go the limit. There's a falcon called a peregrine falcon. The peregrine falcon can swoop or dive at a speed of 248 miles an hour. Ask your neighbor, did you know that? 248 miles an hour. The cheetah can run 70 to 75 miles an hour. Somebody ought to say, wow. The sailfish is capable of swimming at a speed of 68 miles an hour underwater. Black bears can smell a food source 18 miles away and walk directly to that food source. An eagle can fly with four times its body weight in its talons and fly long distances and at high altitudes. The design and capacity of these animals are indications of the greatness and wisdom of God, their creator. I said what God has done in the animal world causes us to step back and say, how great is our God. And when God created the animals, he approved his work and said in Genesis 1:25, it is good.